You, Lala, and your husband.
Oh.
That was whoa. Okay, all right. So wait, backstory.
Okay.
Because I held this in for an entire year, right? So when we first launched the reunion show, somebody that claims to be working in Swizz's camp reached out to me in what I now know is a DM via direct messenger, right? Saying, I work for Swizz and I need you to know that him and Lala have been having an affair. They are madly in love with each other, but he has already told Lala and continues to tell her, calm down, I'm not leaving my wife. If you don't believe me, go on his page on IG. He always starts leaving comments in the morning and she be the first one to respond. But she don't just leave one response. She keeps it going and going and going to the point where he says, you gotta chill because it's starting to look obvious to my wife. So I said, who are you and why are you giving this information to me? God, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm blessed.
You better grab your teacups, your popcorn, and maybe even a neck brace, because the Buzz Loop has got a story that will have your head snapping side to side faster than a shady reality TV reunion. I'm talking about betrayal, receipts, leaked tapes, alleged love triangles, full-blown meltdowns, and karma coming back so hard it might as well be wearing stilettos. This isn't just Hollywood gossip. This is a scandal that's practically Shakespearean in its plot twists. And at the center of it all, Alicia Keys, Lala Anthony, and Mr. I'm Too Smooth to Get Caught himself, Swizz Beatz. The word on the street, and y'all know the Buzz Loop doesn't play about our sources, is that a certain private tape has surfaced, allegedly catching Swizz and Lala way too cozy for comfort behind Alicia's back. Now, the moment this got back to Alicia, insiders say she lost it. Years of bottled-up tension exploded in what people are calling a no-holds-barred, I'm done with this mess confrontation. And let's be real, some folks are already saying, well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions. But let's not jump ahead, because the messiness here goes way deeper than you think. See, this isn't one of those out-of-nowhere bombshells. Rumors about Swizz and Lala have been floating around for years. At first it was whispers, then suspicious little coincidences. And now, if this alleged tape is real, it might just be the smoking gun Alicia has been pretending not to see. The streets are saying this wasn't some one-night oops situation either. Allegedly, this has been going on behind the scenes while Alicia's been out here playing the devoted wife, which begs the questions, what exactly is on that tape? How long has this been going on? And is Alicia about to pack up her piano and her marriage in one fell swoop? Buckle up, because if you thought this was just a little gossip, the Buzz Loop is about to serve you a 5-course meal of scandal. Now here's the thing, as juicy as this sounds, it's not exactly shocking to everyone. Swizz has a, let's call it, colorful history. People have been saying for years, once a cheater, always a cheater, and you lose them the way you got him. And this time, it's not just about the cheating, it's who he's allegedly been creeping with. We're talking about Lala Anthony, not some random name out of nowhere. This is someone in the circle. According to insiders, this thing between Swizz and Lala has allegedly been going on for at least 3 years, maybe more. They were slick with it. Quiet dinners, cryptic social media interactions, and coincidental appearances at the same events. Until now. Because now, fans are gagged over reports that a leaked recording has surfaced, showing them in a situation that would be very, very hard to explain away as just friends. People are now connecting the dots, and wondering if Alicia's perfect marriage was already crumbling long before this tape. But it doesn't stop there. The drama actually reaches back into Lala's own past. Remember when she was married to Carmelo Anthony? Well, word is this alleged entanglement with Swizz might have started while she was still Mrs. Anthony. And according to people close to the situation, that secret may have been one of the final nails in the coffin of her marriage. Now, I'm not here to pretend Carmelo was some saint. His cheating scandals were practically public knowledge, complete with whispers of outside kids. But here's the gag.
When she moved into Swizz and them's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife. It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact that she's a dyke and she had just got caught beating that girlfriend of hers up down there in Aruba somewhere or something like that.
While everyone was clowning Mello for being unfaithful, Lala might have been knee-deep in her own mess. If the rumors are true, she may have been quietly getting her get back with Swizz himself. And apparently, when Carmelo found out, he couldn't take it, which is rich considering his own track record. This, my friends, is what we call messy symmetry. But it gets even juicier. This affair wasn't just speculation. Back in 2021, radio host Miss Jones spilled that someone from Swizz's own camp reached out to her, claiming that Swizz and Lala were not only involved but madly in love. According to this alleged insider, Swizz had told Lala to calm down and stop leaving such obvious flirty comments on his Instagram because Alicia was starting to notice. And if you go back and check, there were those little comment exchanges. Now, when this tea started brewing, Swizz was quick to jump into defense mode, saying he and Lala were just friends. He even posted Alicia's song Lala with a caption like, "This is the only Lala I'm rocking with." Cute, right? But apparently Alicia bought it, at least for a while. Fast forward to recently, and allegedly she came across hard evidence that left no room for excuses. And ever since, sources say their home life has been explosive.
As I see it, you know, it is very much a gut, intuitive perspective. And I really feel like you have a very special intuition.
And here's where it comes full circle. Because while a lot of fans feel bad for Alicia, others are saying, "Sis, this is your karma." Let's not forget, Alicia got with Swizz while he was still married to his ex-wife, Mashonda. And when Mashonda tried to talk to her woman-to-woman, Alicia allegedly brushed her off. Jaguar Wright even once claimed that Alicia was living under Mashonda and Swizz's roof under the guise of working on music, while secretly sneaking around with him. Mashonda eventually went public with an open letter, laying out how Alicia inserted herself into their marriage while they were still living together with their newborn child. Alicia has always denied the overlap, claiming people were confused about the timeline, but the receipts said otherwise. And here's the irony. Just like Lala allegedly pressured Swizz to leave Alicia, sources back then said Alicia did the same thing with Mashonda. The messiness didn't end there. Reports claim Alicia even pushed Swizz to go after full custody of Mashonda's son, turning a love triangle into a full-blown family takeover. Eventually, Mashonda had to make peace for the sake of her child, but fans have never forgotten. Over the years, Alicia carefully crafted a peaceful blended family image. Interviews, photo ops, the works. But now,
bad about Alicia Keys.
Yeah, you do.
What do you?
Y'all just don't hear nothing about it.
Okay. I thought her record was pretty clean.
No. Not around with Swizz and not breaking up happy homes. Like, people are forgetting when she moved into Swizz and them's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife.
Right.
It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact that she's a dyke and she had just got caught beating that girlfriend of hers up down there in Aruba somewhere.
that image is cracking, because if these rumors are true, Swizz is treating Alicia the exact same way he treated Mashonda. And let's not forget, this man has a long history. Before Alicia, while Mashonda was pregnant with what was supposed to be their first child together, Swizz was allegedly cheating with Nicole Levy and got her pregnant at the same time. That pregnancy with Mashonda ended in tragedy, but she forgave him and married him anyway. Later, during his alleged affair with Alicia, he was also seeing Jana Sebastian.
To just look at Kasim and he was struggling, you know, he was struggling.
At you like, how's
mom, you know,
Yeah.
is mommy okay with this? It is up to us as parents to make it okay.
Right.
And I wanted his soul to be okay with it. And I told him, go sit, it's okay.
Were you okay though?
I wasn't okay.
You were not okay.
No, because I mean, come on, I'm human, I'm a woman.
Yes.
You know, it's not 100% natural to be okay with it until everyone is fully healed.
Yeah.
And at that stage,
Who ended up giving birth to his daughter. So if Alicia thought she could change him, the history books were already written. And now, tables have turned. Alicia, who once took another woman's husband, is allegedly being cheated on with a woman she once called a friend. It's messy, it's poetic, and it's brutal. And with whispers of an explosive tape, this scandal is far from over. And honestly, if this is just the tip of the iceberg, can you even imagine imagine what's still hiding beneath the surface? Hollywood has a way of keeping its deepest, darkest secrets locked away until someone somewhere decides to spill. And when that moment comes, you already know. The Buzz Loop will be right here, first in line, serving every last drop of tea while it's still scalding. So buckle up, because this story, oh, it's far from over. If you don't want to miss the next twist, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and join our little circle of truth seekers, because around here the tea never stops brewing. And trust me, you'll want to be here when the next pot boils over.